Our final report takes a look at the budget's defense, but with some questions targeted at specifically Senate committees who have been holding theirs behind closed doors instead of in the open.
Pockets of people in the corridors of the National Assembly. They stand at the entrances of hearing rooms waiting for their principals to finish with defending their 2020 budgets before relevant Senate committees, an annual ritual in the National Assembly. But a pattern has been observed during the ongoing defense of the 2020 budgets. Some of the committees are holding part of the budget defense behind closed doors. On Wednesday and Thursday, October 16 and 17, the committees on Power, Public Accounts, Defense and Primary Health all held parts of their budget defense proceedings with MDAs behind closed doors.
The press will excuse us for a few minutes. We do an executive session.
This is not a regular parliamentary practice seen in previous assemblies. With the exception of the Committees on Defense or Army, which handles national security issues, most budget defenses are held in the open. Although the Senate Standing Rules does not explicitly state the procedure for budget defense, a public analyst tells Channels Television that this recent practice is inappropriate.
This is unacceptable. This is undemocratic. Because what signal are we sending to the international community and are we sending to citizens in general? Are we saying that we are lawmakers or deal makers? Because you cannot have a closed door session and not send a bad signal. This would also set in distrust. The government has highlighted that she's increasing value-added tax, and they're going to tax a lot of other items. This tax money is meant to mobilize resources that is needed to fund the budget. If you don't open it and make it inclusive, how would citizens have confidence to ensure that, how will citizens have confidence to say that, oh, our money will be put to good use? And it's important for us to follow through this process and document it. How are we effectively going to hold appointed officials accountable, elected officials accountable, when we don't even know what is being said in this room?
But the Senate spokesman thinks it's much ado about nothing.
You want the committees to be doing everything in your presence. I don't think it is proper. I'm sorry to say. But they need to brief you thereafter to say this is what we have done. That is not secrecy. It's not. The budget was prepared without the press being there. This budget that the president came to read was prepared in volumes without the press being there. Were you there? But then it was brought to the public at the end. So when a budget defense is being conducted, it can be done behind closed doors, but whatever has been done, the press needs to be briefed, and that's it. And I think that is fair enough.
On October 8th, President Buhari submitted a 10.3 trillion naira 2020 budget to a joint session of the National Assembly. Both Parliament and President Buhari are on the same page in saying that the 2020 budget is passed by the end of 2019, returning Nigeria to a one-year budget cycle. However, analysts warn against sacrificing thoroughness in scrutinizing the budget on the altar of quick passage.
Either the Senate President or Speaker saying that budget defense must be concluded by the end of this month. And they just adjourned public sittings yesterday or so. And so that's a space of roughly 2 weeks. I don't think that is sufficient time for them to consider, unless they're doing the rubber stamp business, to consider the iterative process of going back and forward between them and MDAs. You raise issues or questions, they go back to bring justification or reasons that inform their making this proposal in the first place. So I doubt if it can be concluded in just 2 weeks. So yes, we need to quicken things up, but we shouldn't throw away that rigor of ensuring that everything is interrogated until we come to the best for our country.
The President and the National Assembly have repeatedly promised that a quick passage of a 2020 budget is a key goal they intend to meet. But beyond a prompt passage, of greater importance is the execution of the budget to improve the lives of Nigerians.
Now, unlike the 8th Assembly, it appears the MDAs are coming forward to defend their budgets. The lawmakers only now have days to conclude the budget defense, but the question is, how thorough will they be? Well, that's the gavel. Thanks for watching. I'm Terry Kumi. Goodbye.